Kings Highway and Coney Island Avenue in Brooklyn, NY. 1940. In 1940, the intersection of Kings Highway and Coney Island Avenue in Brooklyn presents a snapshot of a vibrant and evolving urban landscape. This bustling corner, situated in the southern part of Brooklyn, captures a moment of transition and growth in the pre-war era. The street scene is characterized by a mix of retail shops, modest apartment buildings, and bustling activity. Kings Highway, a major thoroughfare, is lined with a variety of businesses catering to the local community, including diners, dry goods stores, and neighborhood services. The architecture reflects the early 20th century design aesthetic, with brick facades and storefronts that hint at the area's working-class roots. Coney Island Avenue, running perpendicular to Kings Highway, adds to the dynamic atmosphere with its own set of businesses and residential buildings. The intersection serves as a vital node in the local transit network, likely featuring streetcars or buses that connect the area to the broader borough and beyond. The streets are busy with pedestrians and cars, embodying the lively spirit of Brooklyn in the 1940s. This period captures the essence of mid-century urban life, highlighting the intersection as a vibrant hub of activity and a testament to Brooklyn's ongoing transformation. Grand Concourse and East 187th Street looking north in the Bronx, 1929. In 1929, looking north from the intersection of Grand Concourse and East 187th Street in the Bronx offers a striking view of a rapidly developing urban landscape. Grand Concourse, often referred to as the Park Avenue of the Bronx, is a wide, elegant boulevard that serves as a major artery through the borough. Its grand design, with landscaped medians and impressive apartment buildings, reflects the aspirations of early 20th century urban planning. As you look northward, the street is lined with a mix of Art Deco and Beaux-Arts architecture, showcasing the architectural trends of the era. The buildings, many newly constructed, feature ornate detailing and expansive facades that signify the area's transformation into a desirable residential district. The Grand Concourse is bustling with activity, with streetcars and early automobiles navigating the wide, tree-lined avenue. East 187th Street intersects with the Grand Concourse, contributing to the dynamic urban scene. This street, lined with smaller shops and modest residences, provides a contrast to the grandeur of the concourse, illustrating the diverse character of the Bronx. Overall, this 1929 view captures a moment of growth and modernity in the Bronx, reflecting both the architectural ambitions and the vibrant community life of the time. World Trade Center seen from abandoned West Side Highway, New York. 1974. In 1974, the view of the World Trade Center from the abandoned West Side Highway in New York offers a dramatic and evocative snapshot of the city during a period of transformation. At this time, the West Side Highway, once a vital thoroughfare along the Hudson River, had fallen into disrepair and was largely deserted, presenting a stark contrast to the bustling cityscape nearby. The World Trade Center, newly completed and towering over Lower Manhattan, stands as a symbol of modernity and ambition. The Twin Towers, each soaring 110 stories high, dominate the skyline, their sleek, reflective facades gleaming amidst the urban backdrop. They represent a beacon of architectural innovation and economic optimism during a decade marked by economic challenges and social change. From the vantage point of the abandoned highway, the scene is both striking and somber. The derelict highway, with its overgrown vegetation and neglected infrastructure, contrasts sharply with the polished, cutting-edge design of the World Trade Center. This juxtaposition highlights the rapid pace of development and the stark shifts occurring in New York City during the 1970s. This 1974 view encapsulates a moment of transition where the old infrastructure meets the new, signaling both the city's resilience and its forward-looking vision.
The Bronx, 233rd Street and Webster Avenue, 1940. In 1940, the intersection of 233rd Street and Webster Avenue in the Bronx offers a vivid glimpse into the bustling urban life of mid-20th century New York City. This area, located in the northern part of the Bronx, showcases the transformation of the borough into a thriving residential and commercial hub. The scene is characterized by a lively street atmosphere with a mix of storefronts, small businesses, and apartment buildings. The buildings, typical of the era, feature brick facades and practical designs that reflect the working-class character of the neighborhood. These structures are interspersed with local shops, including groceries, diners, and service establishments, catering to the everyday needs of the community. The streets are bustling with activity, as pedestrians navigate the sidewalks and streetcars or early automobiles traverse the intersection. The presence of street signage and period-specific advertisements provides additional context to the era's commercial landscape. This 1940 snapshot captures a moment of mid-century urban vitality, highlighting the Bronx's role as a dynamic and growing part of New York City. The intersection of 233rd Street and Webster Avenue stands as a testament to the borough's development during a period of significant change and modernization.
Park Row, 1970s. In the 1970s, Park Row in Manhattan presents a striking contrast to its earlier grandeur, reflecting both the challenges and character of New York City during this decade. Situated in the financial district, Park Row was once renowned for its impressive architecture and vibrant commercial activity. By the 1970s, however, the area had begun to show signs of decline amidst the broader economic struggles facing the city. The street is lined with towering office buildings, many of which display the faded elegance of earlier architectural styles. The once bustling area is quieter, with vacant storefronts and underutilized buildings hinting at the economic difficulties of the time. The dramatic urban landscape is punctuated by the imposing presence of the New York City Hall and the nearby courthouse, standing as historical anchors amidst the changing environment. Sidewalks are sparsely populated, reflecting the reduced foot traffic in the area compared to its peak. The remnants of the city's mid-20th century ambition are evident in the architectural details of the building, even as the area grapples with the economic and social challenges of the era. This 1970s view of Park Row captures a period of transition and resilience, offering a snapshot of a city facing adversity while still maintaining its historical and architectural significance. Staten Island, Great Kills Shopping Center, 1952. In 1952, the Great Kills Shopping Center on Staten Island presents a snapshot of post-war suburban growth and development. Located in the southern part of Staten Island, this shopping center is a key example of the burgeoning suburban commercial landscape of the early 1950s. The Great Kills Shopping Center is characterized by its open-air layout, with a variety of retail stores designed to cater to the needs of the rapidly growing local population. This mid-century shopping hub features a range of shops, from grocery stores to clothing boutiques, reflecting the consumer culture of the era. The architecture is practical and functional, with a focus on convenience and accessibility for car-driving shoppers, a hallmark of the suburban boom. Surrounding the shopping center, the landscape is predominantly residential, with neat rows of post-war homes and tree-lined streets. The center serves as a focal point for the community, providing a gathering place for residents to shop and socialize. This 1952 view of Great Kills Shopping Center captures the essence of mid-20th century suburban life, highlighting the shift towards car-oriented retail spaces and the growing importance of shopping centers in American communities. Brooklyn, aerial view of Bay Ridge, 1937. In 1937, an aerial view of Bay Ridge in Brooklyn offers a compelling glimpse into the neighborhood's early 20th century development. This snapshot from the sky reveals a predominantly residential area characterized by its grid of streets and neatly arranged row houses. The neighborhood, known for its suburban charm within the city, is defined by its orderly layout and the presence of brownstone and brick homes, reflecting the architectural style of the period. The elevated perspective highlights Bay Ridge's strategic location along the waterfront, with the upper New York Bay visible in the distance. The area's streets are lined with a mix of residential properties and local businesses, indicative of a vibrant community life that balances both urban convenience and suburban tranquility. Major thoroughfares such as 4th Avenue and 86th Street stand out, serving as key commercial and transportation routes that connect Bay Ridge to the broader Brooklyn area and beyond. The aerial view also captures the early stages of Bay Ridge's transformation, as it evolves from a rural area into a thriving urban neighborhood. This 1937 aerial view of Bay Ridge encapsulates the neighborhood's growth and its integration into the expanding cityscape of Brooklyn, showcasing a moment of change and development. Easter on Fifth Avenue, 1911. In 1911, Easter on Fifth Avenue in New York City is a vibrant and quintessentially festive scene, capturing the grandeur of early 20th century urban celebrations. Fifth Avenue, known for its luxury and prominence, becomes the stage for a lively display of springtime revelry and fashionable crowds. The street is lined with elegant storefronts and historic buildings, their architectural details reflecting the opulence of the era. As the city's elite and well-dressed residents take to the avenue, the sidewalks are crowded with men in tailored suits and women in stylish, elaborate hats and dresses, showcasing the period's distinctive fashion. The scene is bustling with activity, as Easter parades, social gatherings, and public festivities add to the lively atmosphere. Streetcars and early automobiles navigate the thoroughfare, adding to the dynamic urban landscape. The festive spirit is palpable as the community engages in traditional Easter celebrations, making the avenue a center of cultural and social life. This 1911 snapshot of Easter on Fifth Avenue encapsulates a moment of early 20th century splendor and tradition, highlighting New York City's role as a vibrant and culturally rich metropolis during a period of significant growth and change.